Hey, what's up, everybody? Just sitting here before I go pick up Allie, and I've just been like kind of going over some notes from church yesterday, which was awesome, by the way. And he preached on roots, and I don't know how I got storms out of this, but like it's like a cliche thing to preach on or talk about is people going through storms or whatever. I guess because like we're having a rainstorm here for the rest of this week, and I won't get to work, so I'm just going to sit here and read my Bible and play guitar and whatever. Right. Anyway, so got me thinking about storms. I was talking to my pastor day before yesterday about how uh, different situations affect other people differently. And I know it's kind of like a common sense thing, but it seems to be a bigger issue than we give it, than we acknowledge. And I'm preaching to myself. This may only be for me, but I've recently learned what I'm about to talk about. But there's different. We all know there's like different types of storms. You know, there's uh, tornadoes that affects Tornado Alley, which we've been getting on here lately. Um, there's hurricanes, which mainly affect the Gulf Coast and the coastlines and stuff like that. There's tsunamis. I've never been a part of a tsunami. There's windstorms. There's dust storms. Whatever. There's all these different types of storms that affect different parts of the world. And a tsunami has never one time in my life affected me personally. Now, it's wiped some people out, like over in Japan and everywhere else, wherever they have tsunamis. I'm not a tsunami expert, tsunamiologist, but my point is their storms affected them like catastrophically, and it didn't affect me. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. Let's pray for them. You know, it affected me in that area, but other than that, like these people's lives were wiped out and sometimes taken from a storm that had absolutely no effect on me. You know, tornadoes come through out of the blue and rip trees up and will throw them on people's houses and kill them. Well, that may happen in Oklahoma or whatever, but it didn't affect me whatsoever. Because of the fact that it didn't affect me does not lessen the fact that it did affect a lot of people elsewhere. So the main thing is to know that we don't need to, I guess for better lack of better words, we don't need to dumb down someone else's storm. Things that people go through may not affect you or me, but it is affecting them. Perfect example, like a rainstorm. Like if it starts raining right now, which is weird, oddly enough, it's raining. If it starts raining right now really hard, I'm in my house. I'm good. It don't affect me whatsoever. Now, a homeless man who's living on the street and it starts flooding, he's in a bind. That's a simple to me. That's just a simple rainstorm. I'm sitting here watching TV, eating bologna sandwiches. You know, like waiting on Allie to get out of school. No big deal. This dude's like running, trying to find some shelter, trying to get out of the rain because he's getting soaked. Probably don't have any clothes to change either. So that little bitty and hypothetically that little bitty rainstorm to me, which was a little bitty rainstorm, to him was a catastrophe. I hope y'all are smelling what I'm stepping in. Like, I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. We don't need to play play down or dumb down or make light of someone else's situation just because it's not affecting me or you like it's affecting them. Well, it's not a big deal, man. Like it didn't hurt. I went through that same thing. It didn't hurt me. Well, yeah, this person killed themselves over it. You know, it could be something so little as a hurt, hurtful statement that somebody said that you may have been told that 100,000 times in your life and you laugh it off. You say that to someone else and it could cause them to go kill themselves. And then you're sitting there thinking like, man, that was so stupid. I'm telling you, I'm preaching to the crowd right now. I'm preaching to myself. I'm not preaching to the crowd. I'm preaching to myself. Like, just because it's not a big deal to you doesn't mean it's not a big deal to them. So suicide's never ever been an issue for me. I've never been so low in my life that I wanted to kill myself. Now, let me tell you, I have been through some tough things. I'm not seeking pity. I'm just saying, as a child, I went through some of the worst garbage you could ever go through, and I would never wish it on my worst enemy. But even with all that stuff that I went through, I never wanted to kill myself. Now, you take another person who can be told something that hurts their feelings and they want to go kill themselves. To me, here I am. I grew up in crap, garbage lifestyle, and I made it through it pretty good. Never wanted to kill myself. And then this person, somebody just hurt their feelings, they want to go kill themselves. Like, to me, like, that's stupid, that's dumb, bro. Come on, man. Like, walk in my shoes. You know, like, and I'm guilty. It doesn't mean you can't pick on people. By the way, there's a difference in picking on people and bullying people. Let me get that out of there, out in the open. But we don't need to make light of someone else's situation. So just because somebody's going through something, and they may post every day how depressed they are, or hurt they are, or upset, or aggravated, or whatever, try not to just play it down, because obviously those people, even if they may be just one of those people that are seeking attention, and that happens a lot, but majority of those people are reaching out, and we're playing it down, we're dumbing it down so much that we don't even realize that, hey, we need to reach out to that person. Yeah, that person may have stomped their toe and now they want to go kill themselves again, but the point is they want to go kill themselves again. It doesn't matter if they want to go kill themselves over this, over this, over this, over this. The key is they want to end their life. Whether it's a spouse leaving them, whether it's their parents molesting them, or they simply stomp their toe, whatever. You know, like from one extreme to nothing. The key is they want to end their life. These people are struggling. These people are depressed. And especially as Christians, I'm not just meaning, I'm meaning this, sending this out to everybody. We all as humans need to just reach out to those people and stop playing down their situation just because it doesn't affect you. Suicide doesn't affect me at all, but lust and alcohol and all that stuff, that did. Like, that was what I got tempted with. That's what my downfall is. Suicide never was, so I don't understand it. Just like this person who wanted to commit suicide may can look at a naked woman and be perfectly fine and not even affect them. I, on the other hand, I can't sit there and do that. Like, I'm just making myself kind of out in the open, but I'm just saying what affects me might not affect them, and what affects them might not affect me. But the thing is that it affects everybody, and we need to keep that in consideration. We need to not play down someone else's storms all because those type of storms don't affect you. Anyway, hope that's for somebody. It may just be for me, but if you see somebody going through something, don't play it off. Always take it serious. Always, because their life could be on the line, their marriage could be on the line, their ministry could be on the line, their kids, whatever. You'd never, ever, ever. No, I posted a thing yesterday. We all know somebody who's going through something that we know nothing about. It's the truth. I've been there, and I know you've been there too. If I can ever reach out, if I can ever help somebody, y'all reach out. I'll pray with you. I'll talk to you, call you, message you, or whatever. Reach out to people. Let us know. We need to know. We need to know.